Hello YouTube. So lately for my collective readings, I've been getting a lot of like drama based readings. I kind of want to pick up the vibes. So today we're going to do a what do people like about you reading. It's going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, my pile number 1s. Let's see what people like about you. What do people like about my pile number 1s? 8 of Pentacles. You're a hard worker. They like that you're willing to put in effort. Ooh, okay, and then you have the King of Cups that came out with the 2 of Swords and 10 of Swords. So it seems like you also know how to make... Sorry, there's a hair. Can't get it. Okay, there's a hair. Anyways, it seems like you know how to make split decisions. Like you know how to make the hard decisions. And I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles peek out from under that. So it's like people love, first of all, how hardworking you are. And then also like you aren't afraid to make the hard decisions and just call it out like it is. And you trust yourself in that type of situation. And people really respect that. Lots of respect. What else? Oh. And the Ace of Cups came out after that. So you seem very emotionally balanced and not afraid to continue moving on. You seem like the type of person that like once you finish one thing, you're ready to move on to the next. You're appreciative of what you had just experienced and now you're ready to just move on, keep moving. You don't get stuck. You're not one to get stuck. You like to keep pushing, keep working. You're always on to the next thing. And people really appreciate that. Can I get a why people appreciate that? The 2 of Swords popped out. What I'm getting with that is it's inspiring. You seem to inspire people with your drive and your motives. And you seem very like pure of heart. Like anything that you're going for it genuinely. And you're not trying to just like... You're not just rushing your way through things. You're very on top of it, if that makes sense. And like you move forward in a very stable way. Like if you can go fast, you will go fast. But if it's a situation where you got to go slow, you will go slow. And you're really good at making that decision. You're very decisive, and people love that. Like they really respect your ability to make a decision and follow through with it. And it seems to go well for you. You also have the 2 of Pentacles that came out with the 9 of Wands. So as you're moving through these journeys, I see people admire your ability to stay calm and stay balanced. Like if you're dealing with something very stressful, you seem like to be the person who's able to calm down the stress levels with the whole situation and find a way to move forward gracefully. You're very graceful. That's what I'm seeing. Especially during the hard times, you're like a rock for people, and people really appreciate that. You're very emotionally solid. You're not one to lash out, and people really appreciate your calm and cool and collected demeanor. Anything else about why people like my number 1? Okay, then comes out the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Okay, you are not afraid to cut someone off. You are not afraid to say like what's on your mind. Like if you feel something, especially with this King of Hearts and the Ace of Hearts, if you're feeling something in your soul and it doesn't sit right with you, it's over, it's done. You're not dealing with that. You seem like a no BS kind of person, and people really like that. I really like that. I like you. You seem cool. So yeah, overall what this whole reading has been kind of just saying in different ways is people really appreciate how stable you are, and then also how solid you are. Like when you make a decision, that is your decision that you're making, and you follow through with that, and you're not a wishy-washy person. You're very solid, and people really appreciate that. I hope this reading added some value to your life in some kind of way. If it did, go ahead and leave me a like. Subscribe if you want more readings from me, because I do this pretty often and I really enjoy it. Oh, something fell. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe your reading's not over because something just fell out. Okay, why did the Queen of Pentacles come out? That is the Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. I'm a little confused. What's this on about? Oh, I think they want to talk more about how you are very sturdy because, okay, let me explain how I'm seeing it. The Three of Cups is a card about like friendship and groups and stuff like that. And that's paired with the Knight of Swords. So that's like a person who's very action heavy, like they have an impulse and they'll just act on their impulse. But then you are the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is like going through calmer waters, like after something has happened, like it's like moving on to a calmer area. That's what the Six of Swords is about. And that's you paired with the Queen of Pentacles. So it seems like you're able to allow these rough situations to happen and keep your cool and stay calm and stay very grounded in those situations. And that's very helpful for the people who are over here in like the Knight of Swords energy, because that kind of energy is very impulsive. So I think your calm and like collected demeanor is very helpful for the people around you who may have a more impulsive nature. So it's like that kind of balance that you bring for them, which they really appreciate. You add stability to situations that don't feel stable to them, or like maybe you also are that friend that people can go to for solid advice. Let's say you have a friend who's a little crazy, like they make questionable decisions, but you love them anyways. That friend is saying that they really appreciate the fact that they can come to you for solid advice, and you're just a real one. That's what it is. You're really just a real one. Anything else from my pile? Number twos. But you're also down to have fun. Like when things aren't all rocky, because I know I've spoken about a lot about rocky situations, but when things are chill, you're fun. You know how to get into that like Page of Wands energy, that fun, just like childlike energy. And you like to bring other people into that too. Like it's like someone who loves to party on the weekends, but they're gonna get their job done during the weekdays. Like that's you. Like you're gonna get it done. You're very responsible, but also you're not overly responsible to where like you feel like you can't have any fun because you always have to be serious. Like you're very dual natured, and people love that about you. It's like you're the party friend and also the good advice friend. You're like very well rounded, and people love that. Anything else? Four of Swords. The Five of Swords. You'll just walk away from things. You're not one to let like drama drag out. You're very peace oriented. So here I'm seeing like 4, 4, 5, and then 4. So it's like stability, something happens, and then you go back to like a stable energy, I guess I'm trying to say. And people really appreciate that, because like even if there is like something going on, you're still pretty stable. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but I guess Spirit's just trying to drive it into your head what I'm talking about, I guess. I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted me to say? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so last message, which is kind of like the similar message, is you're willing to work through things even when things seem stagnant and stuck. You don't give up hope. You're like the light. You're a light in a terrible situation. You are the lighthouse for some people around you, and they really appreciate that, and they really love that. Like when they're in a sticky situation, you're there, and you're willing to sit in the mud with them. You know, like sometimes you're just able to offer that comfort that a friend might need while they're having a hard time. And they can also look to you as an example of someone who's been through hard times, was also able to work through it and grow from it. So you're a light and you're a positive example for the people around you, and they love that. And I love that. So keep being you. You're doing great. I think that's the end of this reading. Now I'll get on with my like, comment, subscribe spiel, and I hope to see you around. Have a nice day. Okay, now my pile number twos. What do people like about my pile number twos? One more shuffle. Okay. What do people like about my pile number twos? You seem funny. Before I even like flip any cards over, I just got the feeling of like you're funny and people love that. Okay, 4 of cups, 7 of cups. What I'm seeing out of this is like you have a very clever mind. Like you're very witty and people love that. Like the connections that you're able to make is just funny. Like you're really funny. 2 of cups. Lots of cups. Cups, cups, cups. You have a big heart and people see that. You seem very kind. 4 wands. Oh my. 10 of wands. Okay, so this is a whole new row. Queen, 6, 10. Can I get a card to fill this space before I start? Okay. Now let's see what I'm seeing. The 6 of swords on the bottom. With that, I'm seeing a positive attitude right off the bat. Like you see the win in every situation. Like you're definitely the person who can see the silver lining. That's like your specialty. Like even in the worst of situations where you're like, at least we still have this. And people are like, you know what? That's right. You're so right. There still is some good situations. And you're able to like pick up on the lessons that have been learned through difficult situations instead of like sulking in that energy of like, oh, this sucks and this bad thing happened. You're a really good one to find that silver lining. I'm seeing a lot of positivity with you, which is interesting because here at the heart of it, you have the 10 of wands, which is like carrying too much. Like when too much is going on. Why is that in the middle? Okay, so what I'm seeing is during the thick of it, like when things are really bad in the situation, like when they appear bad, you are still want to look for the stability. I feel like you're very aware that the bad things are happening for a reason, and you see that reason, or even if it doesn't feel like something is happening like for a reason, you're still able to find some way to grow through that, and you're looking ahead and you look for the positive outcomes or like the positive possibilities. You're like the person where if you get stuck on a stranded island, you're not going to be sulking and like, oh, I'm stuck here, I'm just gonna die here. You're more of like the person who's gonna be like, okay, well, good thing I know how to start a fire, good thing I know how to get firewood. Like you're that kind of person. And you look ahead and you're like, okay, I watched a couple YouTube videos on primitive camping techniques. I'm so glad I did that. It's like, you're that kind of person. Like you always seem to have some kind of answer, even if the answer is a little silly, but you're very lighthearted and people love that. Okay, down here with the Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and 10 of Cups. You're a real rock in relationships, like the people that you care about and the people that you consider friends and family. Like you're really supportive of them in any way that you can, like physically. Like if you have a friend that needs a ride to work, you will gladly offer that ride to work. Um, what else? What else? What else? Okay, up here with the Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Two of Cups. You seem like up here what I'm getting is like you're the kind of person who can become friends with anyone just because you're kind of like a very happy-go-lucky person that you can find that means of connection with literally anyone. Like even someone that you have absolutely nothing in common with, you're still gonna find that something, that one little something that y'all connect on, and you're able to like talk to them about that and just be a joy for literally everyone you come across. I see that you love to spread joy and to spread kindness, and people absolutely adore that about you because that is an amazing quality, and the world definitely needs people like you. So thank you for doing that. Just thank you for being you. That's awesome. Um yeah, let's see if there's anything else the cards want to say, because that's all I'm seeing. We got the Knight of Wands and Six of Cups. Oh no, that's the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Okay, I'm getting that like you know how to match energy. Like if someone's coming at you sideways, even though you are this friendly and joyous person, you're gonna match that energy and you're gonna come back at them sideways. So like even though you are as kind-hearted and lovely as you are, you will still check somebody if need be. I am seeing a little bit of like a hothead energy, especially when people are messing with someone that you care about. Like if someone were to mess with your friend, you're not gonna let that slide and you're gonna come back at them like 10 times harder. You love to like stand up for the people around you. Or even I don't even know if you love to do it, or it feels more like you feel like a great sense of duty to do it. Like you feel like you can't just stand by. Like you're one of those people, you're very passionate, and if you see some injustice going on, you can't keep your mouth shut. Even if you want to, you just can't. Like you're gonna match that energy and you're gonna call out like the bullshit, really. You were not afraid to do that. That's too many cards. We got too many cards out here. Can you say it in less cards, please? One card. Perfect. Seven of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing like you're really multifaceted in that way. Like you were so kind and you were so sweet, but then like cross me, like F around and find out. You're that kind of person. Like you're one to mess around all the time, but you're not playing. Like you're playing until you're not. And you're very like dual natured in that way. And people love that because they know that you can handle yourself and you can also handle others. Like if when shit hits the fan, you are there and you were gonna deal with the situation. But when things are nice and cushy, you're hilarious, you're a joy, you're just a great person to be around. And yeah, that's all I'm getting for this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want more readings from me, and I'll love to see you around. Have a nice day. Hello to my pile number 3s. Let's see what people love about my pile number 3s. I'm not getting this directly from the cards, but more of the way that the cards fill out. You seem very direct and straight to the point. Like you're not messing around and you're going to say it how it is. Maybe a bit blunt. It's giving kind of like Sagittarius. Maybe you're Sagittarius. Let's see. We have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So you really match people's energy. Like if you see someone putting in a lot of effort towards a friendship or relationship with you, you match that and you appreciate that. And I think you're also very vocal about how much you appreciate that. people just feel seen. You help people feel very seen. What else do people like about my number 3s? Ace of Wands. It's like you always got something going on. You seem a bit like a firecracker in a way. It's like, let me get some more cards. It's like you're always jumping onto the new thing. Like, if you're not talking to someone for maybe a week, and then you start talking a week later, you're living like a completely different life. And people are like, what? Weren't you just working at the Taco Bell? Why are you working at the Chipotle? Like, what? You're like that kind of person. And 7 of Wands. Okay, so it's like, to other people, it looks like you're doing way too much, but to you, you're solid. That's just how you operate. You're doing it the way you do. And people love that. Like, it seems like you're very interesting to watch. Just because you're a bit, like, random, and people can't quite figure you out, but in a good way. 4 of Swords. With that, I'm getting people, like, asking, like, when do you sleep? Because you have it's like, you're like a person who has 20 million hobbies and can literally, like, do anything and do it well. And people are just in awe of that, of, like, how talented you are and how easy you make everything look. This 9 of Wands. And the Spirit card. Whoa. So yeah, with that, I'm getting, like, you're completely what's that word? Unguessable, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's not unguessable, but it's something like that. Unpredictable. You're completely unpredictable, and people love that. And low-key, you be stressing some people out sometimes, because you're like, how is that even possible? Like, how does this person even do all this and pull it off? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Because it seems like you got way too much going on, but you manage. Somehow, you do it. You are a person who can do it all. What's this? 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups card is a bit about, like, soulmates and that kind of connection. But what I'm getting here, it's like you're soulmates with everything. Like, anything that you pick up, you know how to do. Like, let's say one day you're like, you know what, I'm going to learn how to forage. I would love to learn how to forage. And then just like that, you're able to just identify every plant around you. Like, you pick things up really quickly. It seems like it's, like, low-key not your first life. Like, if you believe in reincarnation, then you've definitely been, like, reincarnated time and time again. Like, it's like you know your way around life. And people love that. It's so interesting. It's like you're that person who knows how to sing and dance and forage and woodwork and do pottery and paint. Like, you just can do it all, and it's so confusing. And then the 7 of Cups comes out, which is a card about, like, not working, like, options. It's a card about options and also illusions. So maybe because you can do so many things, people don't even know if you're real. It's like, is this person even real? Are they faking it? Like, was that fake? Did they even paint that, or are they just saying that they did? Because there's no way they can sing that well and paint that well and also, I don't know, drive a motorcycle. I don't know why that came through. Maybe someone drives a motorcycle, but, like, you just got so much going on that it's hard to put together, and people are like, whoa, 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 whoa. But they love it. They love to watch that. Anything else before I close out the reading? I think that was everything today. I am getting the same message over and over again. Let's see what these 2 cards were. 8 of Pentacles, which is a card about, like, working, and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, it's like any time that you decide that you like something and you're passionate about it, you put that work in and you get it done and you do it well every single time, and it leaves people just in, like, awe. And you have the King of Swords on the bottom, and you're very decisive about it. You're like, if I said I'm gonna learn how to fish, I'm learning how to fish. And I'm fishing and I'm cooking fish and I'm eating fish every night for dinner because I'm just that good at fishing now because I decided that I want to be a fisher. Like, you're just that person. That's how you do. And I love that. So much fire and energy. Like, you're going to get it done. You're going to get it done, and you're going to get it done quick. You're efficient and also entertaining to watch. So, yeah, I love that for you. That's amazing. I hope this was entertaining for you. I hope it boosted your confidence a little bit because that's really what the point of the reading was, just to like let people know what good other people see in them, you know? And people see this as like a very good and amazing and just like straight up awesome like quality that you have here. So be proud of that because that is awesome. And also have a nice day because this reading's over. Goodbye.